In this video, we are going to see like how to import Sentinel-2 datasets, that is whole image collection into Google Earth Engine. Then how we can filter out for based on dates and for particular our study area region, our region of interest, and based on like less cloud cover images. Then how we can calculate like median images from that, how we can then finally how we can visualize this Sentinel-2 image in that our Google Earth Engine, then how to export into our Google Drive. Then only we can download it from Google Drive, and we can use it for use we can use it our locally using any GIS software. So that is the lesson we are going to see. So in before session we already covered with like basics of JavaScript and for how to upload the save files or vector data, vector and raster data into Google Earth Engine. If you didn't see that videos, please go and watch that videos, then come back to here. So because this video is continuous from like previous videos. So first we will see that what is Sentinel-2 dataset. So why we are seeing the Sentinel-2 datasets in initially means like this is the freely available high resolution multispectral data. So the for main bands it has the resolution of 10 meters. So it is a European satellite. So it covers for whole world. If in one place, one area it covering today means like after 5 days it will cover the same area again. So the revisit period of the satellite image is for 5 days. But one disadvantage of this image was like it is a multispectral image. So during the rainy days, for some other days that cloud cover it will be there. So getting cloud free images it will be difficult. So for that purpose only now in Google Earth Engine we can calculate like mean or median image of for 4 5 images or for whole month or whole particular season images. From that we can get like good information from our land surface and features. So from that we can do analysis or better. So Sentinel-2 has like European launcher for two satellites of Sentinel-2, Sentinel-2A and 2B. Each satellite revisit period of particular area was 10 days. So combinedly for these two images, we will get a revisit period of 5 days for a particular place. So the Sentinel-2 image has 13 spectral bands, and for visible bands blue, green, red, and near infrared band has 10-meter resolutions. Some other bands for 20 meters. Some atmospheric bands it has a resolution of 60-meter resolutions. So in Google Earth Engine in Sentinel-2 datasets, like two types of datasets available for both are like Sentinel-2 datasets only, but based on that processing level it has two data. One is for surface reflectance, another one for top of atmospheric reflectance images. So that TOI images it will available from like 2015. So it's a level 1 C products and then level 2A products. So in this both products, which product is useful means like for both products are we can use it. So some difference it will be there for that both products. So usually I will prefer surface reflectance products for level 2A for 2017 or 18 19. If you are calculating means you can use it here. You can use the level 2A products. But suppose you are going to do it for analysis for 2016, 2015 means like the level 2A product is not available. That time you can use for TOA for level 1C products. Then these are the bands of like Sentinel-2 bands, totally for 13 bands it will be there. So in this blue, green, red and near infrared as a 10-meter, other bands are for 20-meter. Then for atmospheric bands are like having for 60-meter resolutions. Then how to import Sentinel-2 datasets. So you can in the code editor there will be a for there will be a panel for like searching the browsing the datasets. In that if you type for Sentinel-2 MSI, so it will list out the available datasets. So in this like you can see the harmonized Sentinel-2 MS multispectral instrument level 2 products. From that you can import that datasets into our Google Earth Engine. So if you if you see that harmonizer Sentinel to MSI, you can click import. Once you import it, it will come, it will import it into our import panels. So it will default in default manner, it will give the, it will get stored in image collection variable names. If you want, like, we can change into that variable names. So if you open that java that script editor, you can see that this is the code, automatically generated code. So using this code only, like, it get imported. Otherwise, we can directly, we can create one variable name in that, like, we can import image collection and components s2 underscore SR harmonizer. From that we can import the Sentinel-2 that surface reflectance datasets. So then why then we need to filter out datasets for our region of interest. Why we need to do it means, like, Sentinel-2 available for whole world and for, like, different dates from 2017 to, like, till now. It will continuously for each 5 days interval, for each place it's producing the images. So but what we usually do, we will do analysis for one particular places, for that places, then for the places for particular date period only we will do analysis. So for the purpose only we will filter out the data set. Otherwise it will be the huge data sets. We can't analyze, like, whole data sets, or we can't even, like, print the home data set will be there, like, we can't able to print it also. So for that purpose, like, first we can filter out based on date, then we can filter out based on, like, region of interest. For this Indian places only I need data sets, otherwise, like, in this place only I need data sets. Like that we can filter out based on dates. Then cloud pixel percentage. So if it is image has, like, whole panel, like, image has, like, 80% 90% cloud, means that image won't be useful. So for that purpose only we can filter out based on, like, pixels. So for the so each line, for first one, for in first we create one variable, then we have for variable names, then we imported Sentinel-2 datasets. Filter bounds means, like, we are filter out based on, like, ROI, our region of interest, that places. Then filter date, based on date we are filtering out. Then filter LD means less than cloud pixel percentage 20 less than 20% images only, like, list out, like that we are printing out. Then we added one function called map.mask to clouds. Why we are adding this function means, marks to clouds, what it will do means, it will it will mask out the cloud from the images. Suppose this is the one image without mask to clouds function. See that image, it has full of clouds. But for, like, another image, so another image I use for mask to cloud function. In this you can see that, like, the clouds are, it will get the same image only after applying that mask to cloud function. That pixel, that cloud pixel are, like, it masked and it removed that pixels values. So this kind of mask to clouds, it won't useful for, like, whenever you do it for one single image. But if you are calculating, if you are doing analysis for whole month mean images or median images, means that time we can use for mask to clouds, and we can calculate for median image of that one particular area, means it will give the good results without clouds, and it will get the values. So then for this, for image, what is, there will be, like, three things it will be important in satellite image analysis, especially for, like, whenever we are importing any satellite data, Landsat or Sentinel or Modis data, or any data sets. First one is image collection. Image collection is a collection of images. It is not single images, it is, like, list of images. The image maybe it will for, like, many places or different data images. That term is called image collection. Then image, in this image collection there will be one image. If I take it, means for particular place or particular date, means that is a image. But in per single image it will has different bands. For example, Sentinel-2 has 13 bands, for Landsat has different number of bands. So that is called bands. So whenever you print it off image collection, it will get printed in the feature. You can see there multiple images. So that is image collection, because it is a collection of images. But if you take it for one particular image, if you print out, you can see the bands, different types of bands, but only one image only it will there. For that image there will, you can see it for ID also, image ID also. This is the difference between image collections and image. Then image collection reducer. Reducer means, like, if we for one particular place, we are we need to get the insight from that image. We are going to apply for some analysis for land use land cover, or some flood, or some moisture, so moisture calculation for our land surface temperature means land surface temperature means for that image, for some dates, for some places that will covered by cloud, for next day, for that place it will be cloud free, but some other places it covered by cloud. So in that time we can take one image and we can do analysis. For that purpose, what we can do, it means we can set we can filter out that images for one that whole month or 2 3 months. Then we can calculate median. We can get the median of those image collection or mean of that image collection. From that image we can do analysis. It will give the good good interpretation and a good analysis results. So for that purpose only, like we can use people are using for reducers. So reducer means like you can it will vary for purpose to purpose, but mostly it will we can use it for median. Median is a good reducer, otherwise like mean. Then what is layer manager visualization means, like, so once if you added like a map that add layer, in previous video we seen that for like vector image, like how we can change the colors like that. So likewise for raster image, there in layer panel, if you click for any image, there will be a layer manager will be there. In that, like, we can select the bands for 10-meter bands, like near infrared, red, blue, like that we can select it, and we can give the we can see the true color image of that. Then we can stretch for if you directly if you added the layer, we can't see the image clearly because it will be in the black color image. We need to stretch the images. So for that stretching, we can stretch using the layer manager. We can stretch it. So here you can see that I added one image map that I add layer single image, but it is in the black color. After that, like if you did for stretching, it will give the it will we can able to see the values and pixel everything. Why means whenever we defaultly add the image into layer, so that images values, it will be like, for example, 0 to 250 means image value, it will be in the middle only, it will be their values. But in Google Earth Engine, it will show for like it will stretch the colors for like whole values for minimum to like end of values. For the purpose image, it will look like black color or white color like that only. In that time, we need to only focus on stretch the values based on only that based on our image reflectance values. We need to stretch it out, then only we can able to see the images clearly. So for that purpose only, like we need to stretch. Once if we did for a stretch, we can import this visualization parameter into our code editor. Then we can add into like our map.add layer script. Then we can whenever we run the program directly, we can able to see that images. So another way, then maybe we can create another variable also, manual also we can create one variable, and we can define for minimum maximum values and bands. After that also we can add that visualization parameter into here, then we can assign the name to images. So in this image, like I created for I did for like a reducer median for I imported for image collection, image Sentinel-2 datasets. Then I filtered based on boundary. Then I filtered based on for date. Then I filtered based on less than cloud 20 per close cloud 20% cloud percentage images. Then I did for like map that mask cloud means I added that mascot of cloud images. Then I calculated median. After that, what I did for clipped out for geometry, my region of interest in this one. So I clipped out for that particular place only. Then here I have created for variable visualization. Then I added into map. So here it will get added into like nice map without clouds, and map get added. So then if you want to export into the Google Drive means, like we need to use for this export.image to drive that syntax. In that syntax you can see for image, in image we need to mention like which image data set we need to export that one. In description, like what, in which name it will get exported into our Google Drive. So that one we need to mention it in description. Then folder, our Google Earth Engine folder, and then folder name we need to mention it. So in region we need to mention which study area, that boundary, that vector save file boundary we need to mention. Then maximum pixel, like suppose image is very big size also it will get exported. For that purpose we will use maximum pixel. Then image format. Once if we get once if we create in this syntax, if we did run means like it in the task it will get it will come. Then we need to get run, and we need to this panel task initiate image export panel will come. Then we need to click run means like once the task automatically will start. Once the task finished, that image will get stored in Google Earth Engine folder. So now we will see this only how we can do it with in Google Earth Engine. I will go through for step by step wise. So in this like for, in this analysis, no need to remember or known to memorize all the JavaScript codes. What you have to do in means like you need to understand each and every script. So that codes everything it will be available in internet, and for in API documentations in that document panel itself it will be there. So we need to understand that code purpose and that syntax. That's enough. Like now I will show like where we can get the codes and how we can change it and how we can do it, all those methods. This is the Sentinel-2 Earth Engine catalog. So if you search in for Google Earth Engine Sentinel-2 means like this link will come, and you can, if you see in this link, you can see the, like that two images, surface reflect, two data sets of Sentinel-2 it will be there, surface reflectance and the top of atmosphere. If you click surface reflectance that page, here you can see that all the details of that Sentinel-2 surface reflector level 2 datasets details, like dataset availability and who is providing the dataset provider, and in the description of this datasets. And you can see that bands, how many bands it will be there. For totally 13 bands it will be there in normally. Then some additional 10 bands also it will be there. So these bands are like not Sentinel-2 image bands. It has like it has some images details and some true color images, but it has not a like satellite image bands. So it's a, like some properties of them extra bands also to be there. So then in that below in actually for last you can see this Sentinel two datasets codes, Google Earth Engine code also you can see it here. First one here you can see it for in commands itself there they are detailing, they mentioned a function to mask clouds using Sentinel-2 QA band. So some of that other extra band, right? From that they are in that like that there will be property, it will be there like it has different set Google that satellite clouds and other surfaces. So using that parameter they masked out the clouds. So that function name is called mask to clouds function name. That parameters they are passing for images. So this is the function, and here's the code it will be there. So variable data set. So for image collection they have added the Sentinel-2 data sets. Then they in default manner they filter out to the based on dates, and for filter based on the less than 20% cloud images only. Then they have for visualization parameter also. Then they added for one particular place they set it for map.set center. They added this images with data set images, this whole dataset image of like mean value. So here also we can mention for dataset dot mean means like it will give the mean value of this whole datasets. Then they added visualization, then they given the names. So this is the one way. So suppose if you want to import Sentinel-2 images means Sentinel-2 MSI, if I type images it will come. So here also like I can directly import. So that if you see that code, the first line code only it will be there. So I can use like this image collection name also I can use it here. Otherwise I can directly copy paste the whole code to there, and I can show demonstration. So I will copy this whole code here. So no need of this one import image collection. So I will copy and paste. So now what I did, like I copy pasted the whole codes, then I here like I minimized that function, whole function, so it will be there. So now if I run this code, means like it is a default code we got it from Sentinel-2 Earth catalog itself. So here one images get added. See that, so I am only zooming some small places, so that images is loading for like that based on like my zoom level. If I zoom out, image will get for whole places for that particular the 1 month itself. It will take so much time, some it will take some time, so based on like our area of location. Say that images get loading for uh, whatever I zoom level I am having here, because didn't filter out based on the bounds but region of interest. So within that 1 month, how many images Sentinel-2 provided, so for all those places it get loading. So it will take some time, much time. If it is more than 5000 images, it will get stopped and it will give the errors. So now we will see how to filter out for one particular region Sentinel-2 images. So in assets already, so in previous video I demonstrated like how to import our save file own region of interest in Google Earth Engine. So here I already uploaded my save files for Perambalur district save files. Now I am importing that save file into Google Earth Engine. So this name was table. So instead of table I mentioned like Perambalur, like that. So this is my study area. I need to get images for this, only for this Perambalur one. So now I can filter, tap. So I can filter out based on bounds. Filter bounds. My image name is Perambalur. That's all. So now I filter out. I added filter out the bounds. So now I am running this program and I will print this datasets. How many datasets it will be there, like that. Print dataset images. So I said for map.set center it will set it for like another location. That for the reason only it automatically went to for these places. So instead of this we can use for center object. Center object I will add for Perambalur for my locations. So center object. Now I am running this program. So automatically went to my places for Perambalur. For in these places, for what are the images within that 1 month, 2020 first date to like 30 images has for totally for like image totally for like 16 images. So 16 images there. So list of like 16 features it will be there. So there is 16 feature it get it get printed here and loaded in these places, for loaded in particular places. So but I no need of 60 images. So what I can do, like instead of here mean here I after that mask clouds, like I will create mean of, instead of mean, like I will create median of that images, then I will clip Perambalur. So this what I added for a median to here, then I clipped only for Perambalur area, the Perambalur for that safe file region only. So now I got the image for like only one image only. Now it will be there. Bands is like 23 bands, for 13 bands are for Sentinel bands. Some other like other properties it will be there. So that properties not needed. So here you can see that. So median images I got for the whole month, and for I clipped only for my study area Perambalur dataset itself. So the code all this code I get it from here itself. I Google Earth Engine catalog itself I get it. What I did, I just modified I did for small changes for, based on like my needs. So that only I did it. So now we can added the images for that particular months. Suppose I want for 2021 year images means 2021 year, for instead of first month I need for month of November month images. Like that means like I can mention for November month year 11 and 11, so I can run for that month images. Here also I can change the names. So maybe you can say for why November months like I didn't get like for patch file I am getting for not getting proper images means because November month are rainy season. So in that time there will be like so many clouds it will be there. So that's the problem. So in this time we need to adjust the month. So instead of like 11, maybe I will use it for 8. Here I got the perfect images. So but whenever you are downloading this kind of Sentinel-2 images in Sentinel Hub or USA Explorer, we can't do it for median or mean of like for whole month images or 2 3 months images like that we can't do it. That's why we can't able to do this the surface land use plan cover for other analysis for like some that rainy season that cloud cover months. But in Google Earth Engine we can do it for mean and median everything. So it will be like very much useful for like our analysis and research. So now we seen like how we can get it for like our study area Sentinel-2 image one. Then how we can download this data sets. So that we need to see it. Like for that we need to, if you type for Google Earth Engine export to drive. So export to drive, here two links have, just I am opening one, exporting data. So in this page you will get the codes. Export to export images. These are like tutorials from like Google Earth Engine itself, like they themselves are there providing the tutorials. So here you can see that export to image to drive. In drive how to export the image like that. So you can copy, you can paste the code here. So image, our in image we need to mention our dataset image. What will be my image name? It's a dataset. So I can, instead of Lancet I have to mention dataset. Description, in which name it will get stored into our Google Drive. So that name you need to mention. I will mention like Sentinel-2 2021 image like that. So these are projection we can left it default. And region, what will be my region? So my region is like Perambalur, Then we can also here you can in the API document also we can find these codes. So export. So here you can see export to drive. Here what are things we can mention? We can mention for folder also we can mention it, and for scale also we can mention. So now I am mentioning that folder, so automatically it will copy into that a folder of my Google Drive folder. So in Google Drive you will have your folders, right? Suppose my Google Drive folder is GE means I will mention here GE, then comma, then in scale it's a Sentinel-2 images. So I can mention into 10, so like 10 meter. So now if I run then this program in task, you can see that projection you know it, like this 2 line you can take it. These are default one, it will come in task. Now it will come for Sentinel-2 2021. This is the description name. If I click run, so this is the task name. In GE2 folder it will get stored, and for file name also Sentinel-2 2021 in that format of GeoTIFF format. If I click run, it will get stored into my GE Drive folder. If you didn't mention your folder means it will get stored in your Google Drive, normal your Google Drive. Then from that you can download this image and you can visualize it in your QGIS or ArcGIS or any software. So this is a very simple one, very easily we can download, and we can download our Sentinel-2 data for our region of interest. In next video we can see how to do for vegetation indices for NDVI and NDWI. how we can do it in Google Earth Engine, and how we can download that images also. Then how we can visualize these images into in QGIS software. QGIS is open source software. From there, how we can visualize and we can view these results. Okay, thank you.